All right, so about 2 months worth of working on this 69 XR7 convertible, 390 4-barrel car. My name's Darren, and we're getting some progress done. I've been working on the driver's side. It seems to be the worst side, so I figured I'd tackle the worst side first. And I had the inner rocker is not bad, except for the very bottom was kind of rusted almost all the way across the whole thing, so I had to replace pretty much the whole thing. Had to do some work on the bottom torque box, basically replace most of the bottom of that torque box, and some work down there in the lower frame. And at the back, where the inner torque box goes to the back, was really bad back there. I had to rebuild it all back there. And now I've done some floorboard work. I'll go. The passenger side is better, except for back here. Obviously, I got to replace basically that whole piece back there. There's a mouse nest in there, and obviously, you know, the mouse urine does a number on metal parts, but that won't be too bad compared to what I had to do over here. And so I got a little work on the passenger side to do underneath there, and then I'm done under there and can move to the top here. Sorry about the mess, but garage is in a bit of a dishevel, so I'm gonna these typical spots where they rust here, so I'm gonna cut that all out and weld in new metal there. But other than that, the car is actually pretty nice. It's been basically parked inside a garage barn, I guess, in the lower mainland since probably the late 80s. So other than that, like, the body's actually pretty solid on this car. It's medium blue metallic. I think I'm going to go with the bright blue metallic. It's got the white convertible top, white leather interior. So I'm not sure yet. But the body is actually pretty good. There's a little bit under here. Obviously, once I get the paint off of it and strip it to metal, there's going to be more hidden surprises that always pop up. Welded up some stuff under there. Got a little bit of work to do at the front there. There's that little patch that kind of comes down there, but I got to fill it with seam sealer and stuff like that. I'll crawl underneath here and show you underneath some of the stuff that I've worked on and done under here. So I'll zoom out a bit on the camera, but starting from the back here, I had to replace this was rotted right through into the this inner rocker here. I basically had to rebuild this whole piece here, and some of the thick piece that's in between. The outer rocker is actually really nice shape. They galvanized them at the factory, which is nice. Wish they would have done the whole thing. It would have been better. So anyway, I went all the way along and replaced basically the whole bottom of this inner rocker all the way from pretty much front to back. And except for there's a little patch here that I didn't need to replace. It was actually very solid, right? Probably from about here to there, it was pretty solid. So that wasn't replaced, but everything else is completely replaced. Obviously, I got to weld this piece back in here, this under support. That will be coming next. I've just got it all painted under there, and I'm just waiting for the paint to dry, and I can start buzzing that in. Basically, I had to rebuild the whole bottom of this torque box, so that was a bit of a challenge, but I got it done, and had to rebuild some of this here too. It's rotted out pretty good. Plan is that's done, and I'll get that all done on that side, and then I'll just do some work. There's a bit of work to be done on the other side, passenger side, like I said, and then I'll move forward once I do that up, everything underneath here. And I think I'm going to sandblast the whole undercarriage here. I'm going to actually take the drivetrain all out of this car and sandblast the undercarriage out of this car, and then repaint it all, and I'll pop the motor out of here, the motor trans out of here, and while I'm sandblasting all that, I'll sandblast this whole engine compartment out and get it looking new again, and that'll be good. But it'll be a couple-year project, but I'll get her done. Got all new parts for the car right now. They're all sitting in boxes pretty much, and we got new convertible top, new interior, actual leather seats. There's the original seats. They're actually not bad shape really, but I got full leather that was custom made, full leather seat covers that are XR7 style, but they're all leather, and that's going to go into the car. New carpet. The dash is really nice on this. The steering wheel is actually very nice in this car. This car is actually a radio delete car from the factory. I've acquired a radio delete plate, an NOS, a radio delete plate for XR7, so that will be going back in. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on the progress as it goes along here. I'm actually I'm kind of excited to get to the body work on this thing. I'm going to do the body work on it myself. I'm going to have a guy paint it and go over the final bit to make sure I did everything right. So anyway, that's it. Thank you.